violence. Her journey had profound setbacks. Before music became her salvation, Courtney faced serious legal troubles that resulted in a 2-year prison sentence for conspiracy to commit bank fraud, serving from 2017 until her release in 2019. For many, prison becomes the end of their story, but for Courtney, it became a transformative catalyst.
She got that shit now.
Yeah, she do.
She got that shit now. That shit sound like bug now.
Upon release, she underwent what those close to her described as a spiritual awakening, leading her to get baptized on Valentine's Day. This spiritual transformation became the foundation upon which she would build her entire music career, infusing her lyrics with an authenticity and vulnerability that was rare in the often hardened world of hip-hop. But before she fully embraced her identity as a rapper, Courtney had already begun establishing herself in another creative arena entirely, the world of urban fashion modeling, where she worked with prestigious brands including Chris Brown's Black Pyramid clothing line and Rob Kardashian's Arthur George socks collection, using her striking presence and magnetic personality to make connections and build a platform that would eventually serve her music career. Then came April of 2020, a pivotal moment that would mark the official beginning of her journey as Boog the Bandit. She released her debut single titled Lonely, a deeply personal track that immediately resonated with listeners who heard something different in her voice. She rapped about loneliness, about emptiness, about the universal human need for love and affection, about the aching desire to be seen and understood and valued. Topics that might seem soft or weak in a genre that often prizes toughness and invulnerability above all else. Her musical style was deliberately unconventional for Columbus, blending traditional hip-hop elements with pop influences drawn from artists like Justin Bieber and Billie Eilish, creating a sound that was melodic, emotionally accessible, and designed to appeal to audiences far beyond the typical hip-hop demographic. Following Lonely, she released a string of singles that would cement her rising status: Hot Topic, Hard Away, and Risky, each track building upon the momentum of the last, each video racking up views at an impressive pace, each release bringing her closer to the breakthrough moment that seemed inevitable. Each of her music videos surpassed 100,000 views on YouTube, with her collective catalog reaching 500,000 total views. Metrics that might seem modest compared to established stars, but which represented extraordinary growth for an independent artist from Columbus, Ohio, working with limited resources and competing for attention in an oversaturated market.
I want to give a huge shout out to all my followers, all my supporters, anybody that has streamed Hot Topic, Hardaway, or Risky. I love you and thank you. Shout out to my team, Music the Label. Shout out to all my producers, my engineers, everybody that's been putting in work. We had 500,000 views on YouTube. 3 videos in, all 3 videos got 100K and up, and I'm finna drop again.
Her talent didn't go unnoticed by industry gatekeepers and tastemakers. She caught the attention of DJ Academics, one of hip-hop's most influential media personalities, whose cosign could make or break careers. And more significantly, she began collaborating with established artist Trippie Redd, a partnership that promised to expose her music to millions of new listeners and potentially catapult her into a completely different tier of fame and success.
Courtney was a hot tamale. Spicy.
Most importantly, she signed with Music the Label Inc., an exclusive affiliate of Atlantic Records, one of the music industry's most powerful and well-connected major labels. A deal that represented validation, resources, and the infrastructure necessary to take her career to the next level.
In Atlanta too, either or for real, just not Pensacola.
Leave the city, basically.
Yes.
Leave the city.
Despite all these promising developments, Courtney made a decision that would later haunt her mother with devastating what-ifs. Rather than relocating to Atlanta, where she believed her music career would flourish more safely, Courtney chose to remain in her hometown, driven by her devotion to her mother, Wanda Bruce, a medical assistant whom Courtney felt needed her support. This choice, made out of love and family loyalty, would prove fatal. Her mother, Wanda Bruce, would later describe her daughter as stubborn, fiercely independent, someone who knew exactly who she was, but also someone with a big personality and a future that seemed limitless.
She had a big personality and a big future ahead of her. That's how Courtney Bruce, better known as Boog the Bandit's mom, described the up-and-coming rapper.
She almost made it.
Wanda Bruce says her 26-year-old daughter was stubborn but loved rapping.
On that fateful day, Courtney was sitting in a car with a 25-year-old male companion on the 3700 block of Dort Place, a location forever marked by tragedy. What happened next would be pieced together through witness statements, 911 calls, and the perpetrator's confessions. A group of 3 armed men, Kyson Murphy, age 22, Jumada Williams II, age 19, and Sincere McIntyre, age 17, approached the vehicle in a premeditated ambush. Murphy had lured Courtney and her companion to that location under false pretenses, using the promise of either a drug transaction or a music video shoot. Exactly the kind of offer an ambitious young rapper would have little reason to question. This was the setup, the betrayal, the moment when trust was weaponized and opportunity became a death sentence. The male companion, understanding the didn't end there. When the beating failed to break her spirit and she continued to resist despite the assault, Sincere made the fatal decision to pull the trigger, shooting Courtney multiple times in the chest, bullets tearing through her body and destroying organs and blood vessels and the very essence of life itself.
I was driving by and I heard pop, pop.
That shit is kind of ass, though.
Nah, bro, you gotta stop, bro. You gotta, bro. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, bro. You gotta lock in, bro. Nah, bro, we not finna do that, bro. We not finna do that again, bro.
But if I'm don't start judging this shit.
You gotta lock in. He told that nigga he gotta lock in when this shit just trash. Like.
Don't crash out, baby. Back on that shit, I was telling the buzz again. What came out the mud, you know? I had a grudge, you know. They say no love, you broke. Part of the road tie, I'm in they throats. I'm in a bitch now, just like some scope. That can't just in bags.
Where I remember, like, the difference nowadays, like, we didn't have anything. Like, y'all niggas now are so, like, rich. Like, y'all can't, it's like y'all niggas came up rich. When I was coming up, bro, I used to scam, and I had nothing. So I didn't rap about, like, having all of this shit, because I didn't have it. So it's so interesting, like, I don't know if this is your first project, but, like, you already rapping about all this, like, expensive shit. I remember, like, I feel like a lot of our shit was so relatable because we just rapped about, like, I don't think any kids can relate to anything you just talked about.
Man, you saying this shit ass? What you saying?
No, see, it's going over your head. What I'm saying is I'm saying that it's the things you rap about are unrelatable to a lot of people. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying
I don't care about it.
That's fine.
I'm saying, no, I don't care. You feel me? I don't care about...
Well, you said I don't care. You saying I care about the car, just not what the car costs.
Yeah, like a lot of people.
Not a lot of people.
But this is the thing. At the end of the day, bro, you can't look at it as like, you gotta motivate the people to want to get it though.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So people gonna hear like, damn, man, I'm trying to get the GT next. Man, I'm trying to, damn, I gotta work harder to get to what I'm trying to get.
Not if you don't care, because they care. They care. They trying to get there. You don't care about it. You saying I don't care. I got it. Don't care. On to the next. Don't care.
A lot of people, because let me ask you, what was your first watch?
Yachtmaster.
Yachtmaster.
Yeah.
All right, so you worked hard to get that watch, right?
It was actually a gift. I didn't. It was a gift from my management.
You worked hard to get that watch. What's the first watch you bought?
That I bought.
Yeah. Like your very first watch you bought.
I don't remember. I'm sure it was a Rolex.
Rolex, right?
Yeah.
You worked so hard to get that.